Hello, I'm back again. Hopefully you've just watched part one of my little videos on IIN and my experience with IIN. So I'm trying to remember what I've just covered. I think I talked a little bit about some of the pros and cons, some of the side of things from being a UK-based student that needs to be taken into consideration. So that's kind of where I'm up to. So like I say, kind of a little bit Americanised, and at the same time, like I say, it wasn't a really difficult course, and that I think you could scrape through, but actually it's about, really I think what the message that I want to say is, you get out of it what you put into it, and I think that's the most important thing. I mean, like I say, for me, and I mean, I'm being really honest in my review of IIN, if you like, is that it was incredibly worth it just for some of the friendships that I made, just for what I learned about myself. And I think when I started the course, I always said to myself, well, even if this doesn't lead to enabling me to make a living from something that I love to do, I'm going to learn a lot about myself in the process, and I'm also going to learn a lot about health and nutrition that I can apply to myself, my friends and my family, and that's exactly what's happened. But obviously, I have been able to set up the coaching practice really well, which has been fantastic. So absolutely 110% worth it for me. And I have managed, I mean, IIM will say, some students make back their kind of their fees within the first year, and I've just looked and I have actually managed to do that, which I wasn't expecting to do at all, but I have managed to do that, not all through coaching work, but through other work that has been connected with the fact that I've been able to do this course. So it's been fab. The next stages for me really is that I'd like to take things further and to look at other courses to do in the future. But at the moment, I think IIN's definitely given us a really, really good grounding. But like I say, I think just because someone's done the course with IIN doesn't automatically make them a good health coach. I think you do have to kind of take things further yourself. But it gives you, it certainly has given me the confidence to do what I do. And for that, that's just been brilliant. So that's kind of IIN in a bit of a nutshell. And I think I've tried to give quite a balanced view there and my honest opinion about the course. So like I say, it's kind of, I think if you're open to that holistic view and that holistic approach, it's a really, really good course to do. And because I mean there is kind of more scientific-y type courses and stuff which I think are great, but again, not everyone out there needs that kind of support. And what I loved about IIN was that they didn't separate, and what I'm learning now even more so working with clients is you cannot separate the emotional, mental well-being side of eating and health from the nutrition side of it. You just can't do that in real life. It just, you can't. So to me that just is invaluable in it all. So I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I was going to touch on. So that's kind of the course. I mean, obviously I know a lot of people are interested in how much it costs. I don't want to say on here because I know IIN are cagey about it, but if you email us, I will totally tell you what it is. I mean, I'm really open about me. I've got all my costs of my health coaching on uniquelyhealthy.com, so it doesn't bother me. But just in case, if you do want to find out how much it is, just send us an email and I'll let you know. Also as well, it's worth mentioning, if you did decide to do the course with IIN, you can get a discount if you mention my name, a $500 discount. So my name's Laura Agar Wilson, and I would get a small referral fee from that. But like I say, at the end of the day, I've been totally honest about how I feel about the course and some of the pros and cons. So I think I've waffled on enough now, but basically I think, to sum up, check out your own options, do a bit of research online and see what other courses are out there and what fits in with your life and your budget. I did that, and what I found was that IIN met most closely what I needed at that point in my life, and it certainly fulfilled that. Like I say, there were some downsides with the course in terms of being a UK-based student, which is the fact that it's quite Americanised. And at the end of the day, like I say, the course isn't really hard, and I think that means that people could scrape through it if they wanted to, so it kind of devalues it a little bit. But again, it's about you making out of it what you want to make out of it, and really it's all up to you at the end of the day how much research you do and what you make from it, and then how you portray that to the people who you work with after that as well. again, I mean, you know, fantastic support from the staff at IIN. They were absolutely brilliant. The Facebook pages, the other students, really inspiring. And what you learn in terms of managing a business is great. Not so much if you're in the UK. And I mean, if anyone was in the UK and they wanted some advice around setting up a business and getting, you know, setting up a company and all of that, please let us know, because I can support with that. So all of that kind of side of it, it was just brilliant. You know, and like I said, just the sheer range. I mean, you won't agree, it's because of the diversity of what's covered in the course, you won't agree or kind of, you know, with everything that's covered, and some things you'd be thinking, what? You know, but actually I think that's quite good, because you see, you know, it's pushing you to see things from different perspectives and from different people's angles and things. So, and you'll definitely have, you know, your favourite kind of lecturers as time goes on as well. And one thing as well, I mean, IIN have definitely attracted some, you know, really, really big names in terms of some of the people who have got kind of lecturing, which is great. So, you know that you're getting some of the leading lights, if you like, in the kind of holistic nutrition world, which I think is awesome. So yes, that's kind of my wrap up. But like I say, I mean, hopefully I've answered as many questions as I can there. Do let us know if you've got any other questions in the comments. Of course, you can send me an email. It's laura@uniquelyhealthy.com. You can also just send me an email if you've got any further questions. But yeah, IIN in a nutshell. So yes, but if you do decide to do the course, you know, good luck. And like I say, any support I can offer anyone, because we need more people doing this in the world, I think. With this kind of approach. So yes. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope that's been helpful. Bye.